Are you expressing yourself from your throat or through your body? Guys, in this video I'm going to be touching upon an interesting idea of communication. A communication hack in a sense. I hate using that word, but yes, this can be called a hack by a lot of people. And it talks about the idea that all of our communication is mostly emotional. It's not logical. Some of you might be already knowing this. There's nothing new to this. But on a practical level, we fail to implement it. We think expression is all about saying the right things up here or having the right tonality or body language. All of those things, they are part of the communication, but they are not the meat of the matter. The meat of the matter is sub-communication, which is not only a combination of all these things which I have talked about, but also your full emotional expression. This is important. A lot of us, we don't express ourselves to the fullest capacity. A full spectrum of emotions aren't expressed. That's because we are too caught up in our head. We are thinking of what we can say, what witty thing we can say to make the other person laugh, or how we can appear smart or cool or whatever. And we don't understand that in the process of doing that, we often make a fool out of ourselves. You might definitely relate with this. How many times have you tried to appear cool or popular or whatever it is in front of people in a social setting, and you just fuck up miserably? That's because you are too caught up trying to make each move of yours perfect. Don't do that. Instead, just work on naturally expressing yourself, expressing what you feel, and as you do that, as you naturally go about it, you can then think of the hacks and the techniques, the body language tonality which you should be using to improve. That can come about naturally as you just practice, fuck up oftentimes, and then learn what works for you. Recently I realized, guys, that I wasn't using my entire body in my self-expression. I was just using my mind and my throat. I won't say I was a bad expresser. I feel I do a fairly good job at making these videos. But yes, I was just using these two facets more than my entire body. I realized that really emotional communication isn't possible until your entire body is opened up. Not only your head and your throat, but also your heart and your genitals even. This is a big one, guys. Your genitals, they play a very powerful role in self-expression. If you don't have access to that region, if the energy isn't flowing freely down there, a great deal of the juice in your conversation, it will just be missed out on. Additionally, the heart also plays a great deal in self-expression. You have to be tapped into your heart as well. Communicate from your emotions. Not be emotional, but communicate from your emotions. There's a big difference. And once you align your head, your throat, your heart and your genitals, your balls specifically, then magic unfolds. You unlock a great degree of self-expression which is simply unparalleled. And one practical way you can go about this is to first start working on expanding your body. Do the V-shaped confidence pose. I'm not able to show this properly as I have a camera in one hand and umbrella in the other. Do this V-shaped confidence pose. A lot of you who are in the personal growth space, who have been there for some years, they might know of it. or you can Google it as well. Once you start doing this pose, you start to open up your body, the energy channels in your body, and then it becomes much easier to communicate effectively. You can do this 5 to 10 minutes, 2-3 times a day, the V pose I was talking about. And also just going about the act naturally, just communicating naturally with people, uh, learning what works for you, what doesn't, the body language, tonality, and slowly and consistently improving. I guess I've hinted this earlier, you will make a lot of fuck ups while going about this process. It's not that you will master communication in one day, and let those fuck ups be. Learn from them, learn to embrace the messiness, and slowly you'll find your sweet spot, the sweet spot I was talking about. The natural place through which you can communicate in the most powerful manner that is possible. Powerful expression is what we seek, guys, as human beings. We are all here to express ourselves. And unless our entire body is accessible to us, we'll just be accessing a fraction of what's possible. Hope this resonated with the smart ones out there. I know you very well understood what I was saying, the significance of it. And the non-smart ones, you can simply F off, just try a bunch of bullshit online and fail miserably and just stay stuck in your head trying to make each move of yours perfect. We'll catch you guys in the later video. Until then, don't just listen to this advice. Implement the shit out of this.